Alright, we got a little out over our skis there, okay? Slash marker, we'll call that Ballotro 1. And run it back. Black deck. Always a fun time if you like things that suck. Which people do these days. Seeing the box office numbers for Garfield? It wasn't terrible. Just an honest question, because I'm I would say that my goal for this year is to like be more of a bully. Why do you know that Garfield is good or bad? I'll tell you in advance, and you can choose whether you want to lie or tell the truth. The only reason that I would consider acceptable is my kid wanted to see Garfield. Saw it with my GF LOL. Okay, I see you, and I'll allow it. I'm not gonna curse you for that one. Let me guess though, she picked it. You shouldn't say, NL. Why are you laughing? Why are you suppressing your guffaw, NL? I'm listening to your compilation right now. Your behavior is quite uncouth. Why do you think that she suggested it? It's simple. I know that your girlfriend suggested going to see Garfield. Because if you suggested, as a grown man, hey, let's go see Garfield, she would leave you. So I know the only situation, like I'm running the numbers in my head, the only situation in which it makes sense that you guys went to see Garfield is because she suggested it. No, she wouldn't? Naive. I'm just joking. Oh, I'm just joking. Oh, man. Quirked up women love Garfield? Online, maybe. I don't know. In meat space, I don't know about that one. You might be right. What do I know? I am kind of like... Listen, I'm not yucking anybody's yum with this comment, by the way. I am surprised how much, like, box office discourse I saw. Like, it seems like every time a movie opens now, people are like, oh, movie theaters are dead. Fall Guy only made fucking $92 million, and it cost $130 million to make. There's two things I want to say about that. One, do you work for fucking Dimensional Pictures? Who fucking cares? The secondarily, why did the Fall Guy cost $128 million to make? It sounds like they should tighten their belt a little bit. Quite frankly, that seems like too expensive. I'm not saying I could make it cheaper, but like, I feel like they probably could. I'm concerned about the industry. Because of Fall Guy? Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Because of Fall Guy? Because of Furiosa? Well, listen, I want to go see Furiosa, don't get me wrong. I think that it was kind of easy to see that it was going to bomb. Like in terms of its box office numbers, because the trailer made it look like The Flash. Now, as someone who's media literate, I was like, it looks like The Flash, but good. I think the average person seeing that trailer is gonna be like, this shit looks like The Flash. It looks sick. I mean, again, my like, is this gonna suck ass barometer when I see a trailer is usually pretty good. So I was like, for a second, I was like, what is this? What's going on here? And then Chris Hemsworth is like on his knees with his arms chained behind him, and he goes, "But you have it in you to make it epic?" And I was like, this shit's probably gonna slap. It's probably gonna bang. The Fall Guy is like, you know, listen, I heard it was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, I mean, I've only seen 2 movies in 2024, and I saw the trailer for Fall Guy like 30 times. And every time I saw the trailer, it made me want to see the movie less. Why, though? Good question. I think that, for me, I have an aversion, whether logical or not, to when they do the Suicide Squad thing in the trailer, and they edit the cuts in the trailer to the beat of the song. That to me is like a red flag where I'm like, I'm probably not gonna go see this movie. And also, I hate Bon Jovi. That's, you might not meet me on that one, but that's fine. I'm just being honest to myself. Hollywood execs right now. Bon Jovi's out. Bon Jovi's out. Okay, what's in? What's in right now? Biaba Doobie. Put Biaba Doobie in the trailer. Write that down. Write that down. Alanis Morissette, put Jagged Little Pill back. Yeah, so true. Shoegaze movie makes $500 million at the box office. Yes! When shaved Austin Butler wins Best Actor for the Northernlion mockumentary. The trailers got Heaven or Las Vegas by the Cocteau Twins. You'll remember. You'll remember where you were. What do you do if you have to take a piss during a 2.5 hour long movie? Do you get up or do you suffer through? Young me suffered through because I was like, oh, I can't miss anything in Sahara starring Steve Zahn and Matthew McConaughey. Old me is like, I'm just gonna fucking go, man. Very few movies out there feel as good as like emptying your bladder when it's full. In the bathroom. Yeah, not in the seat. Although based on the cleanliness of like the average movie theater, obviously not everybody's, on the level with that one. You're right. Honestly, I'm glad you brought that up. It's a great time to go to the bathroom is like in the middle of a movie because there's nobody in there. It's like one of the most serene bathroom experiences you'll ever have. Also, anytime I'm in the bathroom, I kind of feel like at the movies, I feel like solidarity with anybody else that's in there. Give me some of this. Like if I see another middle-aged man in the movie theater bathroom, I give him a nod like, of course we're in here. We're 35-year-old guys watching Dune 2. Of course I gotta take 2 bathroom breaks. I only go to the bathroom to hit a Blinkerton. Honestly, like no disrespect, but you guys are so annoying. It hasn't happened for like a while, but it's happened maybe half a dozen times that I've been trying to use the bathroom like with my toddler at a public place and I can't because they only have one stall and there's a dude in there like vaping and watching YouTube shorts on his phone. And I'm like, buddy, if you want to do that, you got to do it at home, okay? Like this public toilet, like my kid's gonna piss her pants or something like that. Please stop attacking me. You can go do it, but just like, I don't know, can you just hit the Blinkerton and get out? Like, and skip the brain rot YouTube shorts at least? I can't remember if I even told this story, but this was like, it was probably a month and a half ago, and maybe a month ago, is when my parents were here. Parents of toddlers will tell you, especially during potty training, which apparently never ends, before you go to a place where bathrooms will be inconvenient, you're always on your toddler's case. You're like, hey, do you have to go potty? It's been like 4 hours since you took a piss or shit. Like, you should probably go now because we're about to go to like a park that may not have public bathrooms. So like, and they're always like, I don't have to go now. And then you get in the car and you drive for like a minute and they're like, I'm going to piss my pants immediately if you don't find a bathroom. Which is why we have like an emergency like potty in our car. Anyway, so we did the routine, like, do you have to go potty? No, we don't have to go, or I don't have to go. We went to like a restaurant. I was like, before we left the restaurant after we ate dinner, I was like, do you have to go potty? Because there's a nice bathroom here. And she's like, no, I don't have to go potty. We walk like 8 steps and she's like, I have to go potty immediately. Now, I don't want to go back in the restaurant because I've already ended my contract with that restaurant after leaving. I'm not going to come back in and be like, hey, my daughter just needs to pee. And they're going to be like, it's for customers only. And I was going to be like, I just had a banh mi here like, 10 minutes ago. Like, I don't want to get into that. So I'm like, fine, fuck it. We'll try to find like a public bathroom. Okay. So big mistake, but there was a Tim Hortons. And I said, at the very least, there will be toilets inside the Tim Hortons. It's what they serve the coffee in. Now, I take her to the men's bathroom because I'm a man and I'm going into the bathroom. Now, before you freak out, okay, these are private bathrooms. One says men, one says women. It's not like there's like 7 stalls and I'm like violating the veil of the, gendered bathrooms. I go into the men's bathroom and it's just like a fucking war zone. Like there's toilet paper shoved in the individual toilet and like the seats covered with water. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like, that's too much. So I open the door to the women's bathroom and it's just the one toilet and a sink. And the toilet just has shit in it. And I was like, that's not so bad. I can live with that. Then I go up, I close the door, lock the door, flush the toilet, because apparently adults don't clean the bathroom or flush their shit down the toilet anymore because they're all watching shit on their phone while they leave the bathroom or something. I flush it and the water just harmlessly runs over the top of the pile of shit. Like, it wasn't a log, it was like an elephant style mound that they had obviously dumped on like a part of the bowl that the water doesn't get a lot of traction on. So I was like, fuck it. And I'm looking at my kid, and my kid is like doing the pee-pee dance. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I fist the 1-ply toilet paper roll, wrap it around my hand like 20 times, and then just with one motion, heave the pile of shit into like the part of the toilet that can actually flush. Dump the glove of toilet paper, flush the toilet, put my kid on the toilet, she does her business, flush the toilet, wash my hands under the fingernails like for 3 minutes, and then get out of there. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing with our public bathrooms, man? Like, I get it, it's a Tim Hortons, okay? Like, I understand what kind of clientele is willfully taking a dump like as an adult inside of a Tim Hortons, but like, those people need to be in prison for what they're doing to the public bathrooms, man. There was literally like one time in Japan where I went into a public bathroom stall and was like, I'm not using that one. That sounds bad, but I went into like 30 public bathrooms. In North America, it's like 2/3 of the stalls they've been hit with a nuclear bomb. You gotta kick open like 3 stalls just to find one. You're like, oh, thank God, just piss on the seat. And then you can finally go. Hey, Hiccup Art, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Like, the state of public bathrooms I can only speak to, I guess, like Vancouver and Seattle mostly, but it's like people have lost their minds, man. Come on, water. Don't do me like that. Come to Waffle House, it looks like people were mud wrestling in the bathrooms. That's fucking disgusting, bro, but also hilarious. No! Please, 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 please. I hate the black deck, man. I'd rather like gold stake on another deck. Give me telescope voucher. I can live with it. Thanks for nothing, Bloodstone. Heart and soul. It's got a lot of heart and soul. I don't know the rest of the words, but it's got a pretty good bass line, heart and soul. My wife is streaming Mahjong Monday's Pog. I'll send you right over to her stream. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday night. I'll see you tomorrow for Dome Keeper. A scrammy,